Faber Piano Adventures Level 2B, pages 24 and 25. In this piece, we'll be going over the 1 and 5/7 chord. If you look at the top of the page, you'll see the 1 and 5/7 chord examples. The 1 chord is the C chord. The 5/7 is actually a 2-note chord in our old book, but in this one, we're actually going to be playing the 3-note form. So we've got C, 5/7, and then we can also do it in our right hand. But in the piece below, we aren't going to be playing it in our right hand. We're going to be playing it in the left hand because normally chords accompany the melody we play in the right hand. Now in this piece, we have the first and second ending, like we did in the previous piece. We're also going to be playing legato, or smoothly connected. We have some sharps, some staccatos. So be careful and pay attention to all the rests that you see. The beginning of the piece starts on G, but not with our pinky, with our 1 finger. So our hand will be in this position. Instead of middle C position, here's middle C, we're going to move our thumb to G. We'll be in a G position, and our left hand will actually be in regular old bass C position. Here's middle C, here's bass C, 5th finger, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st on G. Now the first 3 notes of this piece start off as fermata notes, those little half circles with the dots above them. We're going to hold those as long as we want, but not too long. Watch as I demonstrate down by the bay, and then we'll discuss the details. Notice at the end there was a rest in between the chord and the single note in the right hand. Don't go, okay, rest in between those. Alright, now we did move out of positions at one point in this song. So we started in a G position and a C. And as I was playing along, at some point we had to move. We'll talk about that when we get there. Let's go through the piece and talk about the left hand and the chords. You want to get good at playing C chord and shifting to the G7 chord smoothly. We don't want to get there and have you figure out each note and then play. So an exercise you can practice is count 4 C chords and then switch to 4 G7s like this. 1, 2, ready, switch. 1, 2, ready, switch. And that way you can practice switching back and forth. And you'll notice that I switch in the air. I'm going to do this in slow motion and watch what happens. 1, 2, ready, switch. Now I've switched in the air and I'm coming down on the G7. You see that? So get good at switching back and forth between your chords. Alright, now there are some flats in this piece. I should say just one. At the top of page 25, in the 3rd measure of that page, our 2nd finger will be hitting B flat. Watch out for that one. Now let's talk about the part where we move. I'm going to start playing on the 2nd bar of page 25, and during this period I'm going to be shifting my right hand down to C position. Watch as I play, watch as I shift. Do you see how my hand is in C position now? Now, right after I hit this G and I started playing these C chords, I moved immediately. Don't stay on that G and then move at the last second, because you'll probably mess up. You can stay on the G if you want to hold out the whole note, but it will probably be easier for you to move early. It's not really a big deal if you don't hold it for all 4 beats. We're not playing a concert here. But if you decide to hold all 4 beats, you can move right at the end. Okay? Be ready to move. Now on the 3rd bar of page 25, we're playing this. The chord has 2 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're playing E, D sharp. These notes are 8th notes, so we have to play them faster. I'm going to count and play these 3 measures so you can hear the beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You might want to work on counting and playing so that your rhythms are correct. Otherwise you can just try to listen and copy. But that's not going to increase your ability to actually figure out rhythms. So learn to count and play. Now remember, the first and second ending at the end of the song, we go to the first ending and we come back to the beginning of the page 24 here to the forward repeat bar. We don't play the first 3 notes of the song again. We start from the forward repeat bar and play from there. Then when we get to the end, we do not play the first ending on the second time through. We jump to the second ending and finish the song. If you're confused, go back and listen to me playing the whole thing, and then you'll be able to tell what I'm talking about. This concludes Down by the Bay.